Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos, estamos en el gameplay número 23 de ELEX. Bueno, este gameplay va a ser un pelín corto, ¿vale? Tiene que ser en torno a 20-25 minutos, así que venga, no vamos a perder el tiempo, vamos a hacer, a ver si podemos poner, yo que sé, un par de misiones, o yo que sé. Vamos a ver qué a lo que nos da tiempo y ya está. La verdad que el juego es un vicio, ¿eh? Bueno, ya el hecho de que, como digo yo, sigamos abriendo el mapa, esto es vital. Por supuesto, por aquí habrá más. Vale, pero bueno, ya hemos encontrado este. ¿Os acordáis que además había una misión en esta isla? Pues que partamos desde este teletransporte, pues nos facilita muchísimo las cosas. Vale, debe ser aquel. Espero que no me ataquen. Digamos que no me fío yo mucho cuando veo varios juntos, ¿eh? Obviamente no me atacan. ¿Cómo vamos en cuestión de nivel? Bueno, queda bastante todavía. Bueno, pues nada. Ahora hablaremos con él, ¿vale? Lo primero es lo primero. Y es mirar a ver qué podemos coger por aquí. Bueno, hay un pollo ese que no me preocupa tampoco lo más mínimo, yo creo, ¿no? Venga, hombre. ¡No! ¡Oh, pues la lío! ¡La lío! Bueno, y ahora sí, ahora que estoy contigo, no te preocupes. ¿Coger maná? ¿He visto ahí? Sí. Justo lo que me imagino, estas chismas dan cosas, ¿eh? Fijaos. Muy interesante esto, sí, ¿eh? Una forma rápida de encontrar esto. Seguramente habrá más por ahí, pero bueno. Ya que estamos, voy a ver lo que hay aquí. No parece grande. Dinosaurio de juguete. Uy, pues esto se enterró. Muy bien, pues venga, vamos a hablar ya con Hildor. Y a ver qué nos cuenta.
Ooh, who are you? What are you doing here? No one's allowed round the world, Heart.
I'm no threat.
So you say. What brings you all the way out here?
Are you responsible for the world heart here?
That's what you care about? The world, Heart? What about the men sent with it? If we wither, it does too. Goliath should care as much about us as they care about that plant. But yes, what are we next to a world heart? Ants in history. Here, maybe that's what Thor meant. He told me being a cultivator was about learning who you are. Out here, isolated with this thing to care about, I've certainly gained perspective.
Leches, esta es la investigación de Duras.
What is a cultivator?
Well, we're farmers, in the main. We grow the crops for Goliath, and we tend to the seedlings and the world hearts. The warriors act like they're the big guys, but really, they're here to protect us. Warriors might get the glory, but it's us cultivators who are changing the world.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh, I didn't want to do it. This was a sentence. I got sent here as punishment 5 years ago.
Punished? And you say you enjoy doing this?
Yeah, masochist, aren't I? Beer, women, and fights were all that used to matter. Now, I get a kick from seeing just a few seedlings a season make it all the way to mature. I can take pride from that.
How safe is the world heart here?
You mean with the Albs scouting out Goliath? They don't seem to register it. The World Heart mustn't be their mission. Or they don't know about it. They'd kill me fast enough, though. That is, if the animals didn't get me first. Or I don't eat the wrong thing and get poisoned. Still, all in a day's work.
Anything you want me to report to Ragnar?
Yeah. Can you tell him about the World Heart? That it's okay? He should know we're still working, even though the patrols aren't coming to check. But if you're offering to help, there is one thing. I've not had any supplies from Goliath. Can you get them to send someone with my food supplies?
I will ask about your food supplies.
Thank you. Cinda is probably the best person to ask. She's fierce. I mean, ball-shriveling fierce. But gets things done. I'm not asking for anything special. Just the usual supply run. Or just, well, anything, to be honest. We're hungry out here.
Won't they send you supplies?
At some point, when they remember. Trust me, you going and asking will be faster than us waiting for them to remember. Our stomachs have better memories than they have. Listen, Goliath aside, there's a plant. The cultivator's loaf. If we could collect some of that, it would help us.
Tenemos un montón de esas, ¿eh?
It grows everywhere, but we've just not had time to collect them. 4 dozen should be
4 docenas estarían bien.
4 dozen?
Yes, hopefully that would last us until we get another supply run. Say, let's round it up. Can you bring me 50? It would save you a trip to Goliath.
I have brought supplies.
You have? Oh, I'm salivating already.
Oh, oh.
What do you mean the Albs don't register the World Heart?
They don't come here. They bypass it, keeping their distance. You'd think they'd come straight for it, huh? It's eating ELEX, and they sort of want all the ELEX, don't they? Maybe they don't like the mana. The mutants here love it, but when they eat it, it makes them sick. Maybe the Albs can sense that, and they want to stay healthy.
Estoy dejando esta porque esta es la otra misión, ¿vale? Estoy dejando esto para lo último.
Where do you get your supplies from?
Directly from Goliath, normally. Sometimes, we'll get something from passing hunters. But you can't rely on that.
Why have the deliveries come to a halt?
The Alb attacks. The warlords have put all the warriors on defense and cut down on the supply runs. We're supposed to be self-sufficient out here. But with more Alb attacks and more creatures, we don't have time to grow, forage, or hunt anymore.
Why plant the World Heart out here where it's in danger?
You don't understand much about our ways, do you?
So tell me.
We're changing the world with them. Wherever you plant a World Heart, it extracts the ELEX from the ground, pulls the poison out of the soil. It makes the soil come back to life. Lets Magellan's nature return to it. So whenever we plant a World Heart, life follows. The more we plant, the more of Magellan is restored. We have to plant them in places like this because it's where they make a difference. All this around us, is because of the World Heart.
So where do the World Hearts come from?
I don't know. They found the first ones, the first Berserkers. They realized what it could do, that it fed on ELEX rather than dying from it, so they started cultivating them.
Tell me, what do you know about Ascor's murder?
Nothing really. I don't hear much from Goliath out here.
Bueno, esta es la misión, ¿vale? Entonces,
So, you were here when he was killed?
Probably. I haven't been anywhere else in months. I only go back for supplies or to transport seedlings. When was Ascor killed?
3 months ago, around Mana's Eve.
Oh, then I was back in Goliath sometime around then. I've lost track, to be honest, but whenever it was, I didn't see anything.
How well do you know Ascor?
Not at all. I mean, I knew of him. People talked about him. But I don't think I ever said more than hello to him, and he ignored me. He didn't really have time for cultivators. But, you know, people can be like that. Some value our work, others think they're superior somehow.
Do you know where they found Ascor's body?
I'm guessing somewhere in the forest, or why ask me, right?
Did you hear anything else about Ascor?
Well, I'm wondering why you're not asking me about the seedling that disappeared the same night Ascor was murdered. No one seems to be asking about it. And from what I heard, it wasn't just a seedling, it was one close to maturity. I heard it was being sent to a cultivator in the hope it could go on to Tavar or somewhere as a new World Heart. But it never arrived.
Nueva prueba circunstancial.
Do you carry a sword?
Of course. It's dangerous out here.
You work here on your own?
Most of the time. That's part of the punishment. It didn't used to be as lonely. They'd send patrols out to check on us. But since the Albs started attacking, we've been left on our own out here. Yeah, I guess we're not a priority.
I don't think you killed Ascor.
Me? Of course I didn't.
You really don't think you have a motive?
You mean the seedling he had? I'm a cultivator. I look after a World Heart. I want to know what happened to the seedling he had. Why aren't you investigating where it went?
You're out here with a sword, and no witnesses.
If I tried to attack a warrior with a sword, chances are you'd be planting me in the ground.
Bueno, el tema este de la comida esta no, obviamente, el pan mohoso y me da mal rollo dársele. tío le tenemos que traer alimento. No. Papi, mami, el hijo. O sea, ni de coña. Bueno. Vaya, he comido uno sin querer, la leche. Hogaza del agricultor me piden 50 y tengo 30. Y he vendido, que si no... Pues eso. Me faltan 20 hogazas de agricultor, que eso probablemente lo puedo conseguir fácilmente en Goliath. Es una de las nuevas también. Vamos a ver si conseguimos hogazas de agricultor. Y hablamos con Angrin, que parece que también tiene algo que ver. Sobre el asesinato de Ascor.
About Ascor's murder. Eardor didn't have time to commit a murder. He's tending to the world hard and looking after supplies. Besides, he's just too weak to have killed Ascor in the way you described.
Yes, I agree. I don't think Eardor was capable of this. That's one less suspect for us. You're making good progress. I'll keep Ragnar informed.
I could use your help.
Then you have it.
¿Qué dices?
You think you can keep up with me? I mean, I use a jetpack sometimes.
I know. I have one that I haven't taken to the pit yet.
Can you use it, though? You are a berserker.
Yeah, sometimes rules can be bent. I'll deal with any trouble.
Then let's go. There's an abandoned camp in some ruins to the west of Goliath. You can meet me there.
You lead, I'll follow. Don't forget, Ragnar still wants an answer to Ascor's murder. We should tell him something. The Berserkers have held the Alps back with bravery and magic. This fight will call upon those qualities.
Do you think we make a good team, Duras?
We're a team. I'm ready if you are. A true warrior carries his weapons with pride.
Follow me.
Sure.
¿Tengo compañero? Oh my god. Tengo compañero. Voy a ir donde esta chica. Qué buena, tío. Teóricamente no lo podría utilizar, pero bueno. No. Aquí voy a hablar con la chica esta.
May the sun shine on you.
Vale. El tema ese todavía me están pidiendo. Voy a tener que subir otra vez. Luego bajamos, un segundito, porque es que tengo abiertas otras misiones aquí dentro. Y bueno, tengo que hablar teóricamente con Caldrin. ¡Jerónimo! Mira qué guapo, ¿eh? Voy a grabar. Thompson sigue vivo. Es que no estoy seguro de tener que decirle yo esto, ¿eh?
Stormson is still alive.
You've seen him? What of the men who were escorting him to exile?
They're dead.
I show mercy and good men die. So be it. Now his crime is more than words, and his sentence becomes the harsher. Let his death pay for the blood that was spilled.
Mata a Thompson, va.
He's as good as dead.
Tread carefully. Stormson knows the forest well, and the men he killed were no fools. May justice give you the strength for this task. Good luck to you. Heed the laws. That's all we ask.
Me estoy metiendo en mucho jaleo, ¿eh? Y sigo sin subir ni los niveles rápidamente que necesito para pelear con solvencia y con tranquilidad, ¿eh? Y si con unos simples bichos lo paso mal, pues imaginaos cómo está la cosa aquí. En cuanto a Kral...
About Kral.
Yes?
I found Kral.
Está muerto. Yo creo que sí, ¿vale?
He's dead.
Then his crime has been paid for. Did you find the ELEX there with him?
No, there was no ELEX.
I feared as much. No doubt it has already fallen into the wrong hands. Thank you for your efforts. You achieved more than the guards did. One question at least now has an answer. Something has occurred to me. Perhaps you could help me with something.
What do you need?
I need someone less conspicuous than myself to do some inquiring. You see, I need some answers, but if I start asking questions, it might be as bad as me outright condemning the man in question. Suspicion sticks and people can start to see someone as guilty, even if there is nothing wrong. So, that is why I'd like you to do the asking. You see, there is a cultivator by the name of Ulrich.
¿Oric?
A willing and capable berserker. But there has been a change in him of late. Something I can't quite put my finger on. I would like you to speak to him and see if you can find out what is troubling him.
What do you suspect Oric's problem is?
Well, that's the issue. Suspicion is all I have. You see, Ulrich has continued with his tasks. He is polite and helpful, but there is a distance. He isn't as open as he used to be.
How can I find out what's wrong?
Just talk with him. See if you get the same feeling. He is someone who loves what he does. You should have no trouble getting him talking about his work in the seeding fields. It has long been a passion of his. But maybe that's it. Maybe he's seeking promotion. Or maybe he's just having a bad day. Whatever it is, he served us well, and if there is something wrong, I'd like to help him. I don't want him to be afraid to tell me of problems.
Bueno. Vamos a tener que dejarlo ya enseguida. A ver si al menos... No, esta no es. Es esta.
Eardor needs supplies.
Eardor? The cultivator? Yes, I suppose he's not had any supplies for a while. But he will have to wait. He can forage in the forest. The people here can't.
I promised I'd get him supplies.
I'm not responsible for your promises. I have a whole town to feed.
What if I buy them?
ELEX is always welcome. You can purchase what you want. Everything
Vale.
I've got here has already been assigned. Except for a load of bread I had to throw out because no one picked it up from the baker until it was too late. I mean, what use is moldy
Pan
bread?
mozo.
For
Otra
the
vez.
one of a few men, we waste resources that we're already short of.
I found it. I can take that to Eardor and the cultivators.
You could, if you think they'll eat it.
He said they were desperate. I'm trying to help a berserker here.
And I'm trying to help them all. Fine. If you think they'll eat moldy bread, then feed it to them. That's up to you.
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need.
Yo lo único que necesito, tío, es hogazas de agricultor y son 20. Con estas y 20 lo tenemos todo. Voy a vender alguna cosilla que tenga por aquí, ¿eh? Cáliz dorado 50 cuesta. Bueno, teóricamente con esto a este hombre le puedo dejar en cualquier momento. Quiero decir, si le hago así, ¿crees que formamos? Quédate aquí, vale. Estoy pensando. Venga, vamos a ir rapidísimamente. Vamos a darle la comida a este y dejamos ya el gameplay por aquí. Ya llevamos media hora, tío. Es que se me va de las manos esto, tío. Es que es una pasada. Apenas da tiempo a hacer nada. Mola un montón tener un compi, ¿eh? Quiero pensar que será un grandísimo luchador.
A world heart. The hearts of all berserkers beat with them, for they shall heal the world.
¿Dónde está este hombre? Está churrando aquí, no me jorobes. Irdos, lo siento, tío. He traído comida.
I've brought supplies.
You have? Oh, I'm salivating already.
I have brought you the cultivator's loaf.
You are
Toma.
a born gatherer.
Excellent.
Genial, ¿vale? Bueno, pues lo vamos a dejar aquí. Seguiremos haciendo misiones, ¿vale? El gameplay que viene, siguiente, bueno, pues seguiremos mirando misiones que sean factibles de hacer. Un segundito. Vamos avanzando. Quiere decir que estamos consiguiendo bastante experiencia. Parece que la tontería que no, pero ahí estamos. Recordamos que la espada guapa esta, el mordisco de serpiente, esta, necesitamos llegar todavía a 60, tío. ¿A 60? ¿En serio? ¿Y esto? Necesitamos, bueno, a 41, que esto va bien. No, este, en el momento que subamos un nivel más, podríamos ya poner ese arco que quieras que no, pues nos va a ayudar bastante. Así que venga, nada, grabamos ya por aquí la partida. Espero que os haya gustado. Gameplay 23, claro que sí. Ahí. Y nos vemos sin falta en el siguiente episodio. Hasta luego a todos.